Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Sunroom in Dublin. My name is Monica, and here comes Finn, who's got a big cone on his head because he hurt his eye. He's not very happy about it. So, this class is designed to bring relief to people who have cervicalgia, so pain or tension in the neck, especially caused by the first two vertebrae. So, obviously, this class is not it doesn't replace your doctor's advice or physiotherapy, and you should always ask your doctor before you start exercising, especially if you feel pain. So this class is just designed to try and bring some relief and some strength to the neck, and it's particularly dedicated to my sister and to my friend Valentina, who suffer from problems with the neck. Also, I'm hoping to upload a class of power yoga soon, which is completely the opposite of this. It's faster and more physical, just in case somebody prefers that kind of pace and that kind of class. So let me know in the comments what you think about it, if you can. If you can, get two blocks or two books more or less of the same height, a belt or something similar, and a little towel. And at the end of the class, we'll use a wall as well, even though I don't have a wall. If you don't have these things, it doesn't matter, but please try to get the little towel because we will be using that in a nice exercise at the end of the class. So let's start in our Balasana or child's pose, placing the knees to the edges of the mat, bring the feet to touch, sitting on the heels and lengthening the arms forward, either with the elbows down for more relaxation or elbows up for a more active pose. Place your forehead on the ground. I'm not doing that because I have a microphone. Otherwise, bring your hands to your feet, whichever way you prefer, and start feeling your breath. Start checking in. See how you feel, how your neck and shoulders feel today. And arrive in the present moment. You're here now, this time is for you. I'm going to read you a short quote by Rumi. Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshipper, lover of living, it doesn't matter. Ours is not a caravan of despair. Come, even if you have broken your vows 1,000 times. Come yet again. Come, come. So, while we're in the child's pose, let's set an intention for this class today. And we can start to our Ujjayi breathing now. So remember, Ujjayi breathing makes a slightly audible noise. By slightly restricting the throat, you can make this noise. Inhaling from the nostril, exhaling from the nostrils. Ujjayi breathing keeps us in the present moment by helping us concentrate on our breathing, which is always in the now. Also, if we try during the class to return to this breathing every time we forget, we can try and lengthen it, deepen it during the most challenging poses when it starts becoming shallow and becoming faster. This helps us stay with the pose and cultivate patience and endurance and stamina. So from here, if you want to use your two blocks too, otherwise it's not necessary, but if you want them, place them under your elbows. Bring your hands together, either with blocks or without. Bend your arms and place your hands behind your head, do like a shark fin to lengthen your triceps. Keep breathing, keep lengthening your spine. Keep bringing your sit bones on your heels. 2 more breaths. Exhale, let go of the blocks if you were using them. Sit on your right heel, bring your hands to the left, and lengthen your right side. Breathe in onto that side to bring space between the ribs. Feel relief along your spine. It's very early here, I just got up, so this is just perfect for me. Exhale back to center. Sit on your left heel, lengthen towards the right, and breathe along your right side. Feeling space form between the ribs. 2 more breaths. Exhale back to center. Let's come onto our bellies. Untuck the toes. Hands to either side of your chest, elbows close to your body. We'll do a cobra without using arms or hands. So inhale, just lift your chest, keep the head in line with the spine so the neck is not being pulled back or forward. Activate the legs. Exhale down. We'll do it again. When we go all the way up, then we'll use the hands a little bit to lift a tiny bit more. Inhale. So keep the legs really active, the neck in line with the spine, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale down. Let's come into all fours. So check your alignments. Your hips should be on top of the knees and your shoulders just above your wrists. Make contact with all the points in your hands, all the knuckles, the heel of your hands, everything into the mat to protect your wrists. Relax your shoulders and let's do a few cat-cows. So inhale, dip your spine, bring your head and your hips up. Exhale, round your spine, your head and hips come down. Just move with your breath. Slowly, warming up your spine. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Remembering your Ujjayi breathing. One more. Cut and cow. Come back to center. And let's start making some circles. First towards one direction. Small and then bigger and bigger. Checking on how they make you feel. How they make your wrists feel. Your shoulders. Your spine. Keeping the fronts of the feet pressed into the mat. Change direction. Small first and then bigger. Keeping your spine long. Back to center. Lengthen your hands in front of you. Lift the hips where they are. Come down for your puppy dog, either on your chin or on your forehead. Pushing the arms forward and at the same time the hips back to create length in the spine. I love this pose. Relax your neck wherever you are. One more breath. Exhale. Come to your Sukhasana. So either kneel, maybe with a block between your legs, sitting on the block, or else cross your legs, whichever way you prefer. Wherever you are, if you're sitting, root your sit bones on the ground. Bring your shoulders back and down, spine long in your Sukhasana. So let's start warming up the neck with a lot of caution, very, very slowly. First, bring your chin towards your right hand side. Exhale back to the left. Let's do this a few times as slowly as you need to. So do these things only if you feel pleasure or relief in your neck and shoulders. If you feel pain or even excessive discomfort, please come out of the pose, relax, take a rest, and if you feel ready, rejoin the class. So don't force your neck into doing anything. Don't work into through any pain. So back to center. This time chin towards the sky and chin down towards your chest. Tune in on how this makes you feel. How's your neck? Are your shoulders relaxed? Are you keeping your spine long and your core engaged so as to give yourself the best base for your movement? Back to center. This time bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Back to center. On to the other side. Keep going. A few times with no rush, just moving with the breath. Next time you come back to center, we'll do little semicircles to one side and to the other. So just like this, again very slowly, very relaxedly, no rush, no pulling or tugging, just a little massage for your neck. Come back to center. From here, we'll lengthen our side. So place your right hand or your right forearm, depending on your flexibility, on the floor. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale. Bring it parallel to your left ear. So keep your head in line with the spine. It's easier to give in to the temptation of doing this. So try to keep it straight so we don't stress the neck. We keep it in a natural position. And breathe along your spine to lengthen it. One more breath. Exhale, back to center. This time let's go to the other side. So hand or forearm on the floor. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, bring it parallel to the ear. Remember to keep the neck in line with the spine. We'll be saying it a lot during this class. Keep both your hips, both your sit bones on the mat. Keep your shoulders relaxed and away from the ears. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, place your right hand on your left knee, left hand behind you, straighten your spine. Exhale, twist. Keep your shoulders down and relaxed. Keep your spine long. Root with your sit bones, but push the crown of your head towards the sky. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, left hand on right knee, right hand behind you. Spine straight. Exhale, twist. Again, both sit bones are on the floor. Shoulders down. Exhale, back to center. And let's get up for our Tadasana or mountain pose. If you have a block to use it, otherwise doesn't matter. So if you have a block, place it between your thighs and place the feet as close to each other as you can. If you don't have a block, you can place the big toes against each other and leave a little bit of room between your heels. So really root on the mat. You're a big mountain, rooting into the mat. You're really activating your legs, pressing into the block if you have it, otherwise just really activating your muscles, pulling up with your quads. Your sit bones are slightly tucked so your bum is not moving back. Your core is engaged, long shoulders back and down, fingers pointing actively down, chin slightly tucked, and you're feeling like you're being pulled up by a thread at the crown of your head. So it's a strange mixture of being active and keeping your shoulders and your jaw relaxed. One more breath in Tadasana. Exhale. Release, and if you had a block, get rid of it. So from here, inhale, bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and exhale, open your chest, bringing the hands towards the floor, trying to keep the palms of your hands close to one another. Lifting the chin just slightly and feeling this lovely opening of the chest and the meeting of your scapula behind your back, which gives you a sensation of how it feels to keep the shoulders really away from the ears. Open your chest. Exhale, release. We will now do 3 sun salutations to warm up. So try to move with your breath. Make it a moving relaxation. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway up, spine long. Exhale, hands down, plank. You can place your knees down or come all the way down, straight. Untuck your toes, inhale into Cobra, elbows close to your shoulders away from the earth. Exhale down, tuck your toes, lift your knees, come to downward facing dog. We are not staying here today, we're taking a walk or a jump to our hands. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, swan dive. Second one. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, plant your hands, come to plank. All the way down, elbows close to you. Untuck your toes, inhale, Cobra. Neck in line with the spine. Exhale down. Tuck your toes, lift your knees. Come back to downward facing dog. Walk or jump to your hands. Inhale all the way up. Exhale 3 times, swan dive. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, plank. Exhale all the way down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale down. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees. Downward facing dog. So stay here for a moment. Really press the mat away from you with your hands, with all the points of contact of the hands. Keep your shoulders relaxed and away from the ears. Bring the sit bones towards the sky or the ceiling. Activate the backs of your legs. And breathe. Remember your Ujjayi breathing. One more. Exhale, walk or jump to your hands and stay in your forward fold for a moment. Again, interlace the hands behind your back and let the head dangle down. Relax the neck. Bring the weight slightly forward. Push the hands away from you. If you can, bring the palms together or close to each other. Then bend your right leg and face it with your chin. So move slightly towards your right hand side. Feel a stretch in your spine and in the back of your left leg. Exhale back to center. This time bend your left leg and move your chin towards your left knee. Your hands will go towards your right. Remember to keep your neck relaxed and your toes too. Exhale, come back to center. Let go. and come up vertebra by vertebra, unrolling yourself really slowly with a lot of caution, especially if you have low blood pressure. No rush at all. So come to the front of your mat and open your left leg behind you into a high lunge. So the front leg is bent to 90 degrees, the back leg is on the tippy toes. Inhale, both your arms up. Adjust your stance. Exhale, cactus your arms and bring your left knee down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Third one. Exhale down. Come back up and open your arms and your back leg into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. So let's check our alignment. The front heel should be in line with the center of the instep of the back foot. The front knee is bent to 90 degrees so we can still see our toes. The back foot is open to 90 degrees and then slightly forward again. So our chest and our hips are open towards the long side of the mat, but our drishti, the direction of the way we're looking is through our middle finger, our gaze. That's the word I was looking for. Gaze or drishti is on the middle finger. Shoulders down and away from the ears. Crown of the head towards the sky, but feet are really, really rooting into the mat for Warrior 2. Exhale, turn your front hand to the sky and bring your back hand to your back leg. If you can look up, but if your neck doesn't like it, you can look forward or you can look to your back leg, whichever way you prefer. So don't force your neck to do anything. Just listen to it today and in general. Exhale, start straightening your right leg, but leave a micro bend in the knee to protect it. Then start moving forward and come down with your hand on the shin or on the inside of the leg, on the block or else on the mat, whichever way you prefer. So really open your chest. Bring your left hand towards the sky. Again, you can look up or you can look forward, whatever way your neck prefers. Try to push your bottom hip down and forward to open your lower back even more. So this pose is good for strengthening the muscles of the neck. So try to really keep your head in line with the spine. Don't let it come down. 2 more breaths. Relax your jaw. Relax your toes. Exhale. Slowly come up and reverse your triangle or trikonasana. Again, either looking up, forward, or to your back leg, whichever way suits your neck today. Relax your shoulders. 2 more breaths. Legs really active. Exhale, windmill your arms. Place your hands to either side of your front leg and come into plank. Either with your knees down or in one straight line, come down to your chest. Untuck your toes. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down. So come to your knees for a second and I will show you what we're going to do next. So we're going to do Vashisthasana, which is side plank, which also helps strengthening the muscles of your neck. You can use several modifications, so if Finn lets me, I'm going to show you. Excuse me, Finn. So we're going to roll onto the outside of the right foot. We can place the right knee on the floor and leave the left leg long. We can straighten our right leg, place the left in front, bent to 90 degrees with the foot in front of the knee. Or else we can, if we feel energetic, we can stack our feet. So whichever way you want to go, remember to keep your neck in line with the spine, to keep your shoulders relaxed and to push your hips towards the sky. So let's go on to our Vashisthasana. Looking up if the neck allows, otherwise looking forward. 3 nice breaths. Push away from the floor with your right hand. Activate your legs. Exhale, back to plank. Come down for a cobra. Elbows closed, feet untucked. Inhale up. Exhale down. Tuck your toes, lift your knees. Downward facing dog. Walk, step or jump to your hands. And slowly unroll yourself up. Again, no rush. Mind your blood pressure. Take it easy. So this time, we'll open our right leg to the back of the mat. Again, in a high lunge. So left leg is bent to 90 degrees, right leg is straight, and you're on the toes of that foot. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms, bring the right knee down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Neighbor's dog is going crazy. Exhale down. Inhale up and open into your warrior 2 or Virabhadrasana 2. So again, shoulders and hips open towards the long side of the mat. Drishti or gaze through the middle finger of the left hand. Shoulders are down and away from the ears. You can be here, you can be here. It really doesn't matter as long as you're really activating your back leg, that you can still see your front toes, and that you're keeping your shoulders relaxed and opening chest and hips. One more breath. Exhale, turn your hand to face the sky. Exhale, lean back. Right hand on right leg, left hand towards the sky. If you can't look at it, otherwise you can look at your back foot or even forward, whichever way your neck prefers. 2 more breaths. Exhale, start straightening your front leg, leaving a micro bend in the knee. And move forward. Then come down with the hand on the leg, on the inside, maybe on the block, whichever way you prefer for your Trikonasana or triangle. Open, open, open your lower back. I feel these lovely clicks. By moving my hip down and forward, I'm stretching my lower back more. Keep the neck in line with the spine. Strengthen those neck muscles. Look up if the neck allows, otherwise forward or down if you prefer. So really activate your legs. Feel your quads pulling up your kneecaps. Try not to grip with your toes. Stay with your Ujjayi breath. Don't forget your breath. 2 more. Exhale. Slowly come up. And then reverse your triangle. Maybe looking up at your hand, maybe looking back at your foot. Keeping the shoulders down, keeping the legs engaged. Exhale, windmill your arms. Place the hands on the ground, on the mat. Come back to plank. All the way down, untuck your toes, Cobra. Exhale down. Inhale. We will do our Vashisthasana on the other side. So remember your option. You're rolling onto the outside of the left foot, and you can put the left knee down. You can straighten your left leg and place the right in front with the foot on the ground, or you can stack your feet. Wherever you are, push the hips towards the sky. Look forward or up as the neck prefers. Really activate your legs to help yourself keep yourself up, long Try to keep the neck in line with the spine. Don't stress up your shoulders. 2 more breaths. Exhale, back to plank. All the way down to Cobra. Untuck your toes. Inhale. Exhale down. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, come to downward facing dog. Push away from the mat with your hands. Put your hips towards the sky or the ceiling. Keep your neck long. Downward facing dog builds stamina and concentration. Endurance. Gives you time to tune back in with your breath. On your next inhale, bring your right leg up towards the sky. Then bend it and bring it diagonally across the body until your foot is on your left side. So you can stay like this, or else you can roll onto your right hand. Inhale the left hand up for broken triangle. Again, look forward or up as the neck prefers. Really activate the legs. Exhale down. Bring your leg back into down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, bring it across your body to the left, to the right. Inhale, you can stay this way, or else you can detach your right hand, bring it towards the sky or the ceiling for your broken triangle. 2 breaths. Exhale. Back to center. Come back to our downward facing dog. And from here, walk to your hands. But this time, place the feet outside the hands. So this way, for Balasana. So your Balasana might look like this, it might look like this, or it might look like this. It doesn't matter. So if this causes you pain in the hips, you can always sit on your mat, widen your legs and push against them with your elbows to open the hips. Wherever you are, keep your spine long, keep your shoulders away from the ears, keep opening your hips. This is another one of my favorites. I find it really relaxing. So if you're in Balasana, you can stay this way, or you can come with me and lift your hips to shoulder heights 3 times. So inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Well done. Come back down and then slowly lift yourself up for 5 pointed star. So widen your stance a little bit, your feet are pointing out. Inhale, hands towards the sky. Exhale, come down for a goddess squat. So your knees bent, your hands are facing you, the arms are bent to 90 degrees. Keep your toes relaxed, spine long, feet rooting into the mat. Exhale, place your hands on your knees with the fingers facing in and bring your right shoulder towards your left knee. To stretch it and stretch your spine. Exhale, come back to center. And then bring your left shoulder towards your right knee. Exhale, back to center. Let's do a few cat-cows in this position. So inhale, chest out. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, up. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, up. Exhale, round your spine. And slowly come up. Thank heavens, huh? And bring your feet parallel with your toes slightly towards each other. So bring your hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, push away to open your chest, and then exhale, fall forward with caution. Dangle your head Dangle the upper part of your body. Just activate your legs, bringing the weight forward, letting your head hang, bringing your hands towards the sky. Exhale, let go of your hands. Just come to your knees onto the mat. Place your hands slightly forward compared to your shoulders, and then bend your arms, come parallel to the mat with the chest, move forward, Cobra. Bring your hips back to your feet, and again parallel to the mat. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, sit on your heels. Last time, parallel to the mat. Inhale, sit on your hips and come to Balasana, knees as wide as the mat. Sit on your feet, bring your feet together, forehead on the floor. Just take 2 breaths to relax. Exhale, bring yourself back up for the seated part of the class. So if you do have a belt, grab it now. Otherwise, we'll do without. So we'll do our cow face pose. You can do cow face with your legs, but if this hurts your hips or your knees, just stay cross-legged. It's fine. So if you want to try, bring your right leg on the floor with your right foot beside your left hip, and then cross the left over it. Bring the foot near the hip and stack the knees on top of each other. Really lengthen your spine here and place the belt on one shoulder. So inhale, lift your right arm. Exhale, bend it and place the leg, the hand, between your shoulder blades. Inhale, open your left arm outwards. Turn the palm back. Bend the arm behind the back and bring the hand to the back. Start walking it towards the other hand. And this is the time where you want to grab your belt if you want to use it. So you can walk your hands up and down the belt towards one another. If they can already meet, go right ahead and interlace your fingers. But really, you should do this only if you're not like all like this. Okay, you should really stay straight. If you can't keep straight, if this is causing you to bend your neck forward, just let go of the hand, open your left arm again, and slowly and with care push down the right elbow to open the shoulder, to lengthen your spine without stressing yourself up, without cranking your neck in funny positions. So really protect your neck here. And little by little we practice, the hands will get closer to each other. And we'll learn to keep the spine long. One more breath in Gomukhasana. Exhale, release. So let's do the other side. Maybe move the belt to the other shoulder and bring the left leg onto the mat with the foot beside the hip. Pile the knees, so the feet are beside your hips and the knees are piled up if you're doing cow's face with your legs. Otherwise, just change the cross of your legs if you were in Sukhasana. So from here, inhale, lift your left arm, bend your elbows, bring the hand between the shoulders. Open your right arm, bring the palm of the hand back, bend the arm, bring it behind the back, and grab your belt or grab the hand, whichever way you prefer, whichever way you can today. Can be different from side to side, very different. So try to really inhale your spine straight. Don't let your elbows come this way or that way. Don't let your neck suffer. If this is not possible today, just open your right arm, bring the hand up and push the left elbow down with caution to help yourself stay in the pose the best way you can. So, as you're not in a public class and nobody's looking at you, just get used to doing what is best for your body and know what looks best. Know what you think it looks best, because that's the essence of yoga, really. You shouldn't look well, you should feel well, and the rest will come. Exhale, release. So get rid of your belt if you were using it and come to Balasana or butterfly pose. So bring the soles of your feet against each other, and if this hurts your hips, you can place some support under your hips, or else you can let your feet go forward and do a diamond shape. So wherever you are, really sit up on your sit bones. If you tend to roll back, you can use a blanket or a cushion under your hips. Then place your right hand on your left knee, your left hand behind you. Inhale your spine straight. Exhale, twist. Shoulders away from the ears. Keep the spine long. Opening the hips and massaging our digestive system at the same time. Opening the chest and shoulders. Bringing a lot of benefits to the body and to the mind. One more. Exhale back to center. So left hand on right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale your spine straight. Exhale, twist. So don't twist from your neck, twist from your spine. Keep it long. Keep the sit bones rooted firmly into the mat. One more breath. Exhale, let go. Open your legs for a forward bend, forward fold. So again, sit up on your sit bones, don't roll back. Spine long, feet really active with the toes pointing up. Exhale, start walking your hands forward, keeping the line between your belly button and pelvis long, so we're not doing this. We're keeping our spine long. We don't care where we get to. We're just lengthening and stretching the insides of our legs and our back. Taking long ujjayi breaths. Moving the chin towards the point in front of us on the floor. Two more. Exhale. Release. So let's come onto our backs for bridge. But let's keep, if we have it, our little towel close to us for the next pose. So come down to your back. Bring your feet close to your sit bones with the sole of the feet on the floor. Hands on the floor. Inhale, detach your hips from the mat and keep coming up towards the chest and shoulders. If this causes you pain or pressure in the neck, just let go a little bit and come down towards the mat. In any case, keep your legs parallel. Your feet are pointing forward and your toes are relaxed. One more breath in bridge. Exhale down. So stay in this pose. If you can, grab your little towel and place it between your nape and your neck. So come back to your bridge position with your feet flat on the floor near your hips and your palm of the hands down. Inhale, bring your shoulders down towards the mat. Exhale, press your towel with your nape, bringing the chin slightly towards the chest. Inhale, release. Exhale, press. Inhale, release. Exhale, press down. And release. So this is the time where you need your wall. I don't have one, but just imagine I do. So go towards your wall. And so let's imagine this is my wall. So place your hips against it and then lie down on your back, bringing your legs up onto the wall for Viparita Karani. So scoot towards the wall, but leave some centimeters between your sit bones and the wall to allow more flexibility in your hips. So your feet are resting on the wall. You're relaxed. You can use a cushion under your hips if you prefer. So just stay in this pose for a while. If you can do this every day, this pose has a lot of benefits. It inverts the blood circulation. It drains excessive liquid from your lower limbs. It helps the digestive system. It helps with period pains and leg pains. It improves the flexibility of your lower limbs. It relaxes you. It diminishes anxiety. So it's a really good pose to do every day if you can, for even 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever you have. So today, if you want, you could pause this video and stay in Viparita Karani for a while. Remember your Ujjayi breathing, trying to relax. And you could even do your whole Shavasana in this position. It's up to you. So wherever you are, and whether this is after pausing your video or not, if you want to do your final twists, you can bring your knees to your chest. Let your legs fall to one side, open the arms and look to the other side. Relax your spine. Keeping both shoulders on the floor. Then hug your knees again. Let them fall onto the other side. Open the arms. Look to the opposite hand. And then hug your knees to your chest again and let yourself fall out into Shavasana. So here, really make yourself comfortable. If you're cold, you could wear some socks or a blanket. Let your feet splay out and your hands face the ceiling. Make any adjustment you need to keep still for a while in Shavasana. If you prefer, and if your back and neck hurts, you could stay on your belly. Bend one leg to 90 degrees and your cactus your arms and place one cheek on the mat. Wherever you are, I'm going to read you a short meditation and I'm going to ask you, if you can, to stay in your Shavasana for as long as it's possible, 5, 10, 15 minutes, to really absorb the benefit of the class and relax and rest your body and take time to be with yourself, dissolving the Ujjayi breath, just coming back to your normal breath. Concentrate your attention on your toes. Contract them, then relax them. Now relax your ankles, your calves, your knees, the muscles of your thighs. Remember to let your thoughts float away from you like bubbles. Now relax your glutes, the pelvic floor. Start noticing if you're keeping any tension in your back. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale with your mouth open, slowly relax and release any tension that you kept in your back. Now bring your attention to your shoulders. Inhale and lift them up, and then exhale with your mouth open and relax them completely. Now is the time to relax your neck and your jaw. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale with your mouth open, let go of any tension you feel in your neck and in your face. To finish, concentrate on the upper part of your head, the crown of your head. Inhale, really tense your shoulders for the last time, and then exhaling with your mouth open, relax them. Let all tension abandon your body. Keep breathing slowly, enjoying this feeling of relaxation and calm. I will read you a short quote by Rumi. These pains you feel are messengers. Listen to them. Love is the cure, for your pain will keep giving birth to more pain until your eyes constantly exhale love as effortlessly as your body heals its scent. So if you can, stay in your Shavasana as long as you are able to. And then when you're ready to come out of it, bring your attention back to the room. Start hearing the sounds around you. And little by little, wriggle your toes and your fingers. Maybe stretch your arms behind you. Maybe stretch your legs in front of you. Point your toes. Lengthen your body. And then, little by little, turn onto your right side and curl onto the floor. Take a couple of more breaths, complete relaxation. Keeping your eyes closed. Slowly bring yourself to sit or kneel on your mat for Sukhasana. Keeping your eyes closed, rooting your sit bones if you're sitting. Spine long, and take one moment to thank yourself for coming to this class today, for doing this for yourself. Try to keep this feeling of calm and relaxation throughout your day. Remember your breath. And I wish you peaceful thoughts, kind words, and an open heart. We bow all together and say Namaste. Namaste. So thank you so much for following this class. Please let me know if you like it. Give me any comment you would like to subscribe, and if you like it, please share with your friends and family. So thank you very much. Have a lovely day.